Hello. Today we're here to learn how to make a black organza flower. This is how it looks like, and it's pretty easy. You can do it with kids, well, kind of bigger kids, or just let them work with the parts that are not too dangerous for them. This flower is gonna be in a hairband, and well, you can use it many ways you want. Um, the flower can be used either during day, or it's good enough for night for special occasions. Well, you'll see. So we'll start with the tutorial. So for today we need organza fabric, and I've already done my petals, quite a few, so I'm just gonna show you two petals, how to make them. Try to make them different shapes. You don't have to be too careful for the borders to be properly curved, because the more crazy they are, the better they look. So we just cut small squares. You have to find different shapes. I'll just cut two so you can see. After cutting the two squares, you have to fold them in four, make like a 90-degree triangles. You can see that, right? And now we just cut like a curved part, so we'll be left over with circles. Remember to do different shapes, because that's the fun in it. The more petals you have, the more pretty the flower is gonna look. We'll just take a lighter and very slightly go close to the light with the borders of the circle. You can't let kids do this, so just do it before, and then you can just keep them together and spread them around. Remember to not to be too careful, because you'll see there's more curve in some petals and there's less. That's the fun in it. The more chaotic they look right now, the better it's gonna look in the end. And the more petals you have, the better it's gonna look in the end. So let me just pick this up. Okay. Now we're just gonna take a needle and thread, black thread, and start putting the petals from the smallest one to the biggest one. You don't have to be too careful. I'm not one of those who just goes on and sews every single petal, because the fun part is to let the flower take its shape. You must try to put all the petals with the curve towards inside, because in the end that's gonna look prettier, and you'll just see the petals just sit themselves in place. You see, I don't have too much, I'm not too careful in this, because that's the fun part in this flower. Organza and materials like this, fabric like this, they're really fun to work with, because you can just create beautiful things with just very little effort. So try to put the petals from the smallest and the most curved one to the biggest, the lightest one you have, the one with less curve, because those are gonna be the ones that are in the end. Just let the petals go however they want. You don't have to be too careful. I'll just finish this. You see, I'm not just the last ones. I do take a big care that they just make all the petals come together, because if all the big petals are in the same place, it's not gonna look too fun. Well, actually there are some flowers that look really fun like that. So now just go with the needle through all the petals a few times and secure it, and we'll go on with the next part. We're gonna need a glue gun. It's one of those hot ones, so don't let the kids touch them, because we don't want to have accidents. So just take normal glue. That's gonna work just fine. Now you see the flowers, how it turned out. Like, it's messy, but we're just putting a few beads inside. Oh, this one is too big. You just put a few pearls, whatever you have in the house, even buttons work very well. I'll just put beads, Swarovski crystal beads I have here, and they're very much fun and they're very shiny. So I'll just take 4. Take the glue gun. Remember, it's hot, you can't let the kids touch it. Okay, it's a bit messy, look at that. Okay, just put the crystals there without taking too much care. Remember, if you don't have the glue gun, just one of those fabric glues you find in grocery stores will work just fine. So put them together and just press. Don't worry about any threads you can find of the glue. Just let them dry until they cool up and then just pull them and it will look as pretty as this. So now I'll just take a hairband. You can see I have a very simple one. You can find them for less than $1 in all kinds of grocery stores. And just put a black band on it that will look prettier, since it's all black. And just put some glue on the flower and stick it to the band. Try to put it sideways or wherever you want to. If you want to use more than one flower, you can use more. Now we're gonna secure it on the back. So what I did is I saved one big petal, and so I can just secure it, make it look prettier, and make sure that it doesn't come off. So I'll just put a bit of glue, and now take the last petal, double it, just fold it, and stick it to the flower. That will make it just stay still, and since it's fabric, it sticks together, it doesn't come off. So here's the hairband. I hope you like it, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye bye.